What up, what up, what up? How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning, man? Thank y'all for tapping in with me. Thank y'all for tapping in with me, man. Welcome to My Moments in Hip Hop. I see a few people sliding in. Big Nunu, what's up, my guy? Today, man, first off, this is My Moments in Hip Hop. Brought to you by Kings and Queen Barbershop. Also brought to you by All the Perks Mobile Detailing. You need some mobile detailing, you in the South Bay, LA, any of those surrounding areas, man. Tap in with my folks at All the Perks Mobile Detailing, my boy Q, Kamari. You need that quick fade, that quick cut. You need that weave tapped up, any of the above. Tap in with my folks right here at King and Queen Barbershop on Normandy and 83rd. Today, man, I'm feeling good, feeling blessed. I hope everybody doing good on this Sunday morning. Big bro, what's up with you, man? I see you. So today, I got my boy, man, dude that I'm a big, huge fan of. His name is Stupid Bars, one of the dopest artists I've ever heard. Hands down, he killing a lot of these dudes that got these major deals that y'all buying and spending y'all money on every day. So he gonna be tapping in with me. We're gonna talk to him, find out why they call him Stupid Bars. We're gonna find out why I call him Mr. O. And we just gonna get to know him a little bit better, man. I hope all y'all stay tuned. And tap in with us, man. You got any questions, anything you want to ask him, anything you want to ask me, we're going to be on for a few minutes. Quick discussion, and then we're going to let y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. So right now, I'm just going to wait for my boy Stupid to tap in, man, and then we're going to go from there. I see y'all tapping in, man. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Also, this is brought to you once again by King and Queens Barbershop. Man, you need that quick fade. You need that weave tap. Tap in with my folks. Also, All the Perks ATP Mobile Detailing, South Bay, LA area. Man, need that wash? Hit up my boy Q. Or also, you can go to www.nobreaksnolimits.com. Get you some Get It Mode gear. We also got www.getitmode apparel. So right now, I'm just gonna wait for my boy Stupid come on in here, man, and let's chop it up real quick, man. Top of the morning to you. I see y'all checking in, man. I appreciate it. This gonna be every Sunday, man. Every Sunday morning, 11:30 a.m. I got a couple people already lined up for the next 2 months. So we're gonna grow this thing. It's not a podcast, man. I'm not trying to be a podcaster, none of the above. What I am trying to do though is get y'all a few moments in hip hop with some of my favorite people, some of my favorite artists, some of the people that I love to just tap in with, man. My boy Steve Bart's coming in right now, man. Y'all stay connected. Let me see. Is it gonna bring him in? Some reason we having some technical difficulties, but y'all stay with me. Accept. Go live. My guy not in here. Let's see what's going on, man. We're gonna see what's going on. Go live with Stupid Bars. I tapped that. I don't want to lose y'all. We working on it. Stupid, say something to me, man. Let me know you here with me. I think you coming in. But wants to join your live, go live with Stupid Bars. I'm going live with him. Trying to get him in here for y'all, man. For some reason, it ain't bringing him in. Uh-uh. Okay. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. They say he in here. I just don't see him yet, man. Stupid bar, talk to me, my guy. We ain't gonna let the devil win this here Sunday morning. No, that's not what we gonna do. There you go. There you go.
We got it in.
Hey, you know it's gonna make it work, man.
It took long
Hey,
enough.
all good. Top of the morning to you, man. How you doing?
Man, top of the morning.
Oh, my bad. Wait. First off, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Stupid Bars, man. Out here in the O. You know how it go.
Right. Okay. Now, I've been having people ask me why I call you Mr. O. Now, since I know you represent the O in two different locations. Can you let the people know what the O stands for, where you are now, and where you been at?
Oh, man, you know the O is, you know what I'm saying? The O is Ohio. That's where I'm from. You know, I'm from Ashtabula.
Okay.
Also, you know, that's where I was born at. I was raised here, just like I was raised in California. But in California, the O stand for Orange County, you know what I'm saying? So I put on for where I'm at and where I, you know what I'm saying, where I was born at and where I was.
Yes, sir. Hey, and ever since I know you, you've been doing that, my guy. Definitely putting on and representing wherever you at, man. Like I always say, man, you're one of my favorite. This is not just because I got you on here right now. I say this all the time, man. You're one of my favorite artists. I think you're one of the most underrated artists out here that
Man, I appreciate
that
that.
people really need to pay attention to and tap into, man, because you different. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that in a major way.
Oh man, you know, I've been fucking with you for like at least 10 years. I feel like maybe a little bit longer.
Man, it's probably been like 15.
Hey. So, you know, when I met you through we got a mutual buddy, Crown Vic. He brought you and Tilly to the
Mm-hmm.
studio. He brought you and Tilly to the studio one day. And when y'all came through, I remember y'all came in like two hungry pit bulls, man. Like y'all hey, like it was just steak sitting in here and y'all just was ready to eat, man. Y'all
That's
helped
all
me
it was, you
elevate
know.
my game as far as the music go. You know,
Oh, man, you helped me elevate. Super elevate. You and Script.
man, I appreciate that, man. You know, you guys are the first people that I ever came into the studio and just enrolled with. I was used to writing alone by myself or somewhere else and then coming to the studio and get it in. Y'all was the first dude that I ever came in and y'all hear a beat, man. Y'all pen just it's like it was all in unison. The pen just get going automatically as soon as y'all heard something y'all love. So I was always in awe of you
Mm-hmm.
and Tilly, man. So what got you in the hip hop rap music or what you do? What made you get into that, man?
Well, to be honest, you know, in the beginning, I just wanted to play sports. But my mom was a singer.
Okay.
My uncle was a singer. My dad sings. You know, I had a cousin who was a bodyguard in the industry. You know, my other uncle rapped. I had a cousin who was a producer. So it was like music was just
Mm,
always around me. And I started writing. I started writing like playfully in like fifth grade.
okay.
And but you know, like certain people would be like, "Well, you got some talent. You got some talent." So I think like when I hit 16, that's when I started taking it serious.
Oh, so okay, so it's basically music is basically in you. It ain't like some people, you know, they go out and find different things, but it's like with me, my pops was in it. It's just it's in us. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And and I can appreciate that because I kind of got the same little background. You know, it come from my family. It come
yeah.
from it started at a real early age, man. So how was it coming up in Ohio and doing your hip hop thing out there?
To be honest, I never. When I started doing music, it wasn't like in fifth grade. I started writing. I was here. Anything musically really came from when I was down there.
I got.
As far as I'm concerned, like
Go ahead.
as far as like my mom was always doing it here and there. I did it strictly in Cali. I didn't start doing it now out here until now.
Oh, okay. So somebody just
Yeah,
said he
but it's
was
like,
definitely writing instead of doing math.
hey,
Somebody in the comments said he was definitely
I
writing
was in
instead of
class.
doing
I was in
math.
class getting it. I was in class getting it.
I can get that. I get that. So you said you didn't really start honing your skills until you got out here on the West Coast.
Yeah, to be honest, the like I want to say me and Tilly was together a lot, and we used to just walk freestyle. And then one day I was just like, man, I had a situation where I couldn't go back to regular high school, so they sent me to continuation.
Okay.
And once they sent me to continuation, I was just like, man, I'm gonna just start taking music serious. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like a lot of the people who I was bumping into was into music too, so I was like, man, I'm finna go hard. But when I go hard, I don't want it to be fake, so I want it to be everything that's me
Right.
at the same time. But when I put it on this paper and I put it on this mic, I want it to be the hardest or some of the hardest that anybody ever heard. So every time I write, that's what I try to do.
And I can vouch, my guy. Every time I hear you on something, you stand out. I don't care if you're on a collaboration with four other artists, two other artists, you always stand out. And that's why I say you've always been one of my favorite artists, because you always do your thing, man. Nope, you never get drowned in the music. Some artists, you hear collaborations, you hear artists, they kind of get lost in the collaboration. I've been listening to a lot of your
Mm-hmm.
collaborations, man, and it's like you can tell, okay, he was dope. He was the oh shit, that's Stupid Bars right there. So how did you come? How you get the name Stupid Bars? Because when I first met you, it was Young Swag.
Hey, you know who gave me that name?
Who?
You know who gave me the name Young Swag?
Who that?
Cassius.
Oh yeah,
Cassius, the one that was signed to Shady Aftermath.
yeah.
Cassius gave me that name.
Oh, so you done dealt with some folks, okay?
Yeah,
So what made you change it to
yeah.
Stupid Bars?
Me and Vic, Vic and Tilly had like a little Well, me, Vic, Tilly, and Joker, we had like a little clique that we had in Fontana called MOE,
Okay.
and my name was Stack Bread, so I already had the SB.
Oh, okay.
So one day I was in a clothing shop at my uncle's spot, and these dudes came in, and I was like playing beats on the instrumental or playing instrumentals, and these dudes came in and started rapping, and my uncle was like, "I bet y'all can't out rap him, no." So you know what I'm saying? So we got a little cipher cracking, and I jumped in the cipher and rapped for him. And at the end of the cipher, everybody had their jaws dropped. And my uncle came back out and was like, "That's my boy, Stupid Bars." And I was like, "Ooh, I'm keeping that."
Hey, that's right.
Ever since then, I just been running with it.
Hey, that's right. Hey, I know that's a hell of a feeling when you can jump in and leave people with their mouth open, tongue wagging, looking like a sick puppy. Like, what did I just hear? I know that's a dope feeling, man. So look, all right. You said y'all had a clique called, what was it called again?
MOE.
MOE. But I also remember you.
Money over everything.
I also know you had a clique called Slam Squad.
Right.
Well,
yeah, that was my first rap group.
Okay. So who was on in Slam Squad with you?
It was Radio Rail and Young Hectic, and we had integrated a female sometime down the road.
Okay. And
so it was us four.
And that was out in the OC as well, right?
Yes, it was.
And I'm here. I heard a lot of music from y'all, man, and that was a dope little clique y'all had going on. What happened there? Why didn't that Keep going.
Uh, I won't get too into detail,
Okay.
but some things transpired between people that shouldn't have transpired,
Okay, I get you. I get you.
and everybody didn't agree what was going on. So some people went left, some people went right, and it just ended up being what it was.
I get it. I get it. Hey, that happens, man. Especially with the music shit, man. Shit, sometimes shit just don't work out. And I always be believing when something closed down, man, God got something better for you opened up in another door. So
I agree.
I saw you. I know you was collaborating with a dude named Maserati Steals a lot. Am I saying his name right?
Yeah.
Dude, was he somebody you met from the Slam Squad, or you just met him on your own? How did you and him come about?
Um, I want to say I met him through Radio Rail, and I met him through Radio Rail and Tilly.
Oh, okay, okay. You and Tilly still get it in together?
We talked about it a few times. But he got some stuff in the works. I'm just waiting for him to, what I'm saying, go ahead and come back and just
Hey, man.
drop it. But as of right now, we just conversating about it.
Hey, man. I think y'all two together on your own individually, y'all both ridiculous, hands down, no questions
Yeah,
asked. I seen it I seen it with my own eyes. I've been a witness to it. I've seen all that. But together, I could just imagine where y'all can take shit to, man. I really believe, man, that y'all are two of the most talented dudes out here that nobody is really. I mean, I know it's people fucking with it, but on that major scale, I think y'all should be somewhere else. I think if music was different, you know how it's changed to the internet, but if it was like it was back in the day,
yeah.
I have belief in my heart that y'all be in a whole different time zone, man. So what do you think of the state of hip hop right now? How you feel
You
about it?
said who do I think is what?
What do you think of the state of hip hop right now?
Uh, I think it's all over the place. I feel like it's kind of like it's drowned it too. I feel like a lot of people sound like each other. Um, and the ones who don't sound like everybody else are the ones who really stand out, like the Drakes, the J. Coles, the
Stupid
Eminems, the
bars.
Kendricks. Yeah, me too.
Hey, don't sell
Me
yourself
too.
short,
I
man.
mean, I ain't gonna downplay myself. I ain't gonna downplay myself, but like as far as like people that's like on the like that's up there, yeah, it's everybody sound. A lot of people sound the same, and then it's like I mean, you gotta stay relevant, so you jump and you could be in and out, but a lot of them people they get stuck in that mode of, oh well, if that's what's popping right now, I'm on it. And it's like, man, well, you kind of got to be yourself.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I think that's where people get caught up at. Nobody knows how to be themselves no more. Everybody want to be a clone or something.
Hey,
So
you know who I think. I don't want to say he started this, but I think a lot of people saw this. How this dude blew up off of sounding like somebody else. Remember the guy, the panda dude?
oh, you talking about
I can't think of his name right
ah,
now. You know who I'm talking about though? Panda, panda,
Panda,
panda,
Panda,
panda.
Panda, Panda.
So when he first came
I
out,
can't remember his name either.
everybody thought he was Future.
Yeah,
Everybody thought that was
yeah,
Future, and he blew up. But then if you really notice, we ain't really heard nothing else from him. Not that he's not creating music. He got signed to Kanye and all that, but you never really heard
yeah,
nothing else from him because he couldn't defer from what from what he sound like already. Everybody was that makes me think that that song blew up because people thought it was Future.
yeah,
It
yeah.
didn't blow up
Cause
because
I
of
mean,
him.
I think the only things I heard from him was that Panda song, and then he had one after that about I want to say the Timmy Turner
Yeah,
song. After that, I really didn't hear nothing from him.
that's what I'm saying, man. Because once you and I think a lot of people saw that as a way to get in. Like maybe if I can come in and sound like this dude, then maybe I could blow up like he just did. And I
Right.
and I think a lot of people lose themselves. Like I think there's some dope artists out here who, if they sound like themselves, they might go a little bit further than
It
they
can be
would
different.
trying to copy. How did you
Right.
develop your
I feel the
flow?
same way.
Huh?
I mean, for me, I listen. I listen to other people,
Uh huh.
but I don't listen to other people. I
Mm.
think like when I listen to music, I listen to them, not so much the cadence of how they rap or what they rapping about. I mean, like I hear them, but I hear me on it.
True artist.
So it's kind of like when I'm listening, when I'm listening to them, it's kind of like at the end of the day, like I'll listen to it on repeat especially if I like it,
Okay.
but I'll drown them out, and then I hear myself on it.
That's a true artist. That's a true artist. Like, man, I know I can come in here and do this, do my thing on this.
Oh man, if I had this right here, I'd dog
Hey,
this.
yeah. Hey, I've been in that position before, man. I've been in that position. So, recently, I don't know if you were signed to a label or was it just a collaboration of label. Was it 8180 or 8183?
8182.
80. Damn, I was in between. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you was right there. You was right there.
Hey, I saw, and I know you was doing a lot of work with them, right?
I'm gonna say probably like the last 3 years I was working with them.
How was that?
It was a journey, and that was a great experience. I was taught a lot, you know. I was still able to be myself, and I felt like that was the first time that I could really fully be myself. You know what I'm saying? With no group.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? It's not three people putting their heads together for one song. It's strictly me. It's all me. I can give you myself fully now without having, you know what I'm saying, like somebody being like, well, maybe we should change it to like this. You know what I'm saying? Like if I write something, I write it because that's how I want it to go. I don't need nobody telling me, hey, I need to be like this, or hey, change this, or somebody else be like, oh, let me do half the, you know what I'm saying? Now I can, like, I fully can not, and I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that
right.
either.
No, I get it.
But being a solo artist is something totally different than being in a group or having somebody else, you know what I'm saying, try to dictate or change what it is that you trying to create.
Definitely.
So with them fully letting me be myself, that was a great experience.
You know, I listen to a lot of older artists talk about their experiences, and I remember listening to Richie Rich, who was an artist from the Bay. He got songs with Pac. He got a lot of he dope.
Oh yeah.
So he was saying that
Yeah, I
he
like Ricky
started
Rich.
off in a group, and when he was in a group, you know, making music was a lot easier because when he went solo, now he's responsible for 3 verses or 2 verses. It's not just him writing in
Yeah.
16 and getting on. So was it more of a challenge for you, or it was still just, man, I'm gonna do me, and it still flowed out the same way?
It still flowed the same way, because even back then, when I wrote by myself, I mean, I've always done the same thing. Like whenever, I won't say always, but when I got to a certain point of recording music and doing music, I know like when you go to a studio, you got to pay for your studio time. So I'm not trying to go to a studio with nothing and then just sit in there. I'm paying for this time.
Yes,
I got
sir.
to come in and I got to be ready to go. I got to be on top of this. So with that being said, I always wrote in preparation for that. So
Mm,
for me to be a solo artist, that making that transition wasn't hard because I was always continuously writing anyway. So instead of writing one verse to this and one verse to this and one verse to this, now I'm writing 2 verses to this, a hook, 2 verses for this, a hook. It's just, it makes you focus more. I will say that, but
definitely.
it didn't really change too much.
Right. See, I came from a group status to just doing me by myself, and it was a transition.
Mm-hmm.
It was something I had to get used to because from an early age, I've always been a part of groups until later on in my
Right.
days where I had to start doing it by myself. You know, even me and Script was a group. So
Yeah.
on-
Hard too.
once I realized that I had to do it all on my own, it was a little different. I'll be honest, it was different for me. Um, So,
I think for myself, because I was always writing by myself,
uh-huh.
maybe I think maybe that's why it was such a smooth transition to go like, okay, like I'm always writing by myself. I'm writing full songs. I started like even like not recording, but just writing. All I did is write. I'd be in a room while everybody else kicking it, doing whatever they doing. I'd be in a room with headphones on, writing music.
Okay.
So I feel like, once I made that transition from not being in a group to being by myself, it was like I just went back to what I already
She
knew.
was already on. So another question I got for you. What do you only write to beats, or are you one of those artists that you just write? Period. I don't gotta have a track. I don't gotta have nothing. It could just be dead space, and I'm writing.
Oh, I could write when it's dead space. I do that all the time. I could be at work and something that just pop in my head, and I'll be like, "Damn, I need my phone, or I need a piece of paper or something." Like I gotta write this down before I forget it.
Mm.
But yeah, I write in the dead space. I don't need no beat to
See,
write.
nowadays I don't want to say that I can't, but I prefer to write to a beat. Now it don't have to be playing at the same time, but let me hear something and I can lock that beat in my head and get to scribbling. Like um my Under the Palm Trees album and my Trust Issues album, half of that it was written on a forklift at work
Right.
with no beat at all. But I heard that beat at the studio or something, or I heard it in my phone before I walked in work. Now that's locked in my head, and I could get my scribble on.
Yeah. Yeah. I think for me, like even when I write in the dead space, I might not, since there's like no music around, I'll hear something in my head. So like when I start writing, I know the sound I'm looking for.
Right. Okay.
So when I hear something that's similar or like super close to it, I'll be like, I need that.
Hey,
That's perfect for what I got
so
already.
you one of the artists that got like 13 spiral notebooks in your backpack when you pull up. Like, man,
Oh,
hey, it ain't a thing, man. What y'all need? I can just go through this. Oh, okay, I got you.
I got something for
Hey, I
everything.
remember those days. I remember those days. I feel like I'm. Hey, you just made me feel bad, man. Hey, so okay, I got another question for you. When you go to a lab, you go to a studio, you go in. What's your recording process? How do you go about recording? So right now, say I said, all right, Swag, I got a beat for you. Not me. This is just your song. I'm gonna send you the beat. What? And you go into the studio tomorrow. You walk in the studio. What's your recording process?
I'm gonna come into you, probably have a little conversation first, you know what I'm saying? Warm up. I'm one of them people like I'm a people person. So before I get to work, like, I just let it unwind, you know what I'm saying, and smooth my way into it. Cause I know once I start work, I'm gone.
Hey, you zoned out,
You know what
huh?
I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like I tell people I'm like, man, if I go to the studio, like for one, it's like it's not gonna take long to record. I try not to mess up at all. You know what I'm saying? They call me Mr. One Take
I
Jake.
just
So
one take Jake. I already know.
so it's like when I get in there, I just, I try to still be a person at the end of the day, because it's not all music, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to build a relationship with whoever I'm doing business with at the same time.
Okay. What?
So, like my recording process, yeah, hey man, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? How you been? Woo, 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 woo. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I've been good, straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you ready? Like, you got, here these go, upload these. I'm going to talk to you while you uploading them. But once I put them headphones on,
Hey, that's a wrap.
I'm stupid bars.
You prefer to
Yeah,
be in the
stupid
studio?
bars I'm ready to
You
go.
prefer to be in a lab with just you and the engineer, or you like to have like maybe one of your buddies with you just to give you some little energy, or what's your preference?
I mean, to be honest, once them headphones come on, it don't even matter.
It it could
Because
be
it's like,
1,000 people in there. It's just you. It's really just you at that point, huh? Okay. Do you
it's just
got
being music.
anything that you? Go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
No, you good. No, it's just me and music. That's it.
So, do you got anything that you need to have in the studio with you? Like, you gotta have a blunt. Gotta have you something to sip on, or it's just whatever's there is there, and I'm in.
I mean, I really don't need anything. I got to a point where I stopped recording intoxicated
Oh, that's
to
dope.
where I don't smoke, to where I don't drink. I don't do anything until I'm done recording.
Oh, that's dope. You know, I've had some sessions where I was drinking and I shouldn't have drunk until I finished until, like you saying, until I finished the work first. I'm not a really big drinker. Everybody know me. I always used to do my little puffing, and that's fine because
Right.
that always kind of kept me focused. Like I feel like I got a mind that
Yeah.
just be everywhere. So I used to like
Mm-hmm.
to have something to smoke. But a couple sessions I went in and I had a few drinks and I noticed that I wasn't at my best. So if anything, I prefer just have some smoke.
Yeah.
And
I learned
I
being
I was listening to some of your music, man, as I'm always doing. It's two songs that just kind of like that I was like, damn. It's that is it I'm a nigga
mm,
and stupid bars.
man. Okay,
And,
okay,
and I
okay.
don't even know how old those songs are, but those songs I was like I say, you spaz on everything, but on those songs I'm like, damn, okay, okay. Like I see why this dude is different. What were you trying to how did those songs come about? I can imagine how stupid bars come about, but how did I'm a nigga come about?
Um Stupid. I wanted an anthem. So that's how Stupid came about. That was like that's my
I can
anthem.
hear it.
I'm a nigga. I can't remember because it was like so much going on. Um, you know, the main thing that happened to make me write I'm a nigga was the police breaking my foot.
Breaking your foot?
Yeah.
Oh
So it
shit.
was like, like, yeah, yep. That was like that it was already you already know how society is and how people look at certain things and be like, oh, these, blacks is like this or that, this, that, and the third. And it's like, well, I mean, at the end of the day, if you really think about it, like you take Freeway Rick Ross, for
Uh-huh.
example, he wasn't bringing in no dope. Where you get it from? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you look at Chicago, for example, they take down they take the YMCA out, they take the basketball courts down in Chicago. They don't even have no recreation. You feel me? But they got guns. Where they getting all the guns from?
Right. Right. We can't bring them
But
in
now you want to
ourselves.
call, but you want to sit up here and be like, oh, niggas is so bad, and niggas is this, that, and the third. So it's like, are we really? Because we not doing this to us. We hurting ourselves, yes, but we not bringing that in here. We ain't how? What money we got?
They
So therefore, if you feeding us, but you want to call us and down us this, so I'm a nigga, cool. But then you be mad when the drugs overflow and come into your household. Now your kid's doing it, your wife's doing it, and it's a problem. But I'm a nigga though. All right.
they set
So
us
that's
up
how
for
that came
failure.
about.
They set us up for failure.
Yeah. So that's where that came from. But when they broke my foot, I was like, oh, I'm finna let you have
Oh
it.
yeah, that you said that was real life up close and personal.
Yeah. It's not like I'm just looking at it and I'm just being like, damn, like, just thinking about it like, nah, like, bro, you picking me up, you slamming me on this trunk, you kicking me on my ankle, you doing all this weird shit. Like, oh yeah, I got something for you.
Okay, okay. Hey, I can see how that just brought a little out of you right there real quick. My bad.
I might have to write I'm a nigga too now.
Hey, hey, the people love it. Another thing I notice is you make a lot of songs for the females. I don't know if that's just me as I was listening, but I heard a lot of songs for the females. Is that a
um,
particular aim?
One thing I was always told growing up was when it comes to music, for one, women buy more music than men.
Facts.
That was the first thing. The second thing was, I was raised by women. So instead of me rather being around homies all day, I'd rather be with a woman. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So it's like, in my experiences, like, like when a person want to settle down or whatever the case may be, like, I in that zone. So when it comes to like writing music, I try to keep a balance, but sometimes, it shifts to where it's more women music than it is party music or, what I'm saying, music for dudes.
Right, right.
So, but I'm like, I mean, at the same time, it's like, I mean, especially like if I hear, I guess growing up listening to R&B, I listen to a lot of R&B. I listen to R&B more than anything. So it's like I take to those songs more. So I think that has a part to play in it too.
Oh, okay, okay. And I could definitely dig that. I was raised by moms and sis. I did get out in the streets a little bit. My
Mm-hmm.
pops was there, but I was around the females listening to the R&B. I could definitely dig that. So I always try to touch the females a little bit too. Um, but I was just tripping like you be having them female anthems like some stuff that I know it's a lot of females at home listening, like you say, listening to what you're doing, man. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what who musically who was your big people that you would hip hop wise that you would listen to?
I listen to a lot. Pac, of course. Pac is number one. Um, I listen to a lot of Nas, a lot of J. Cole. I listen to Talib Kweli. I listen to Nip in his later years. Rest in peace. Um, I listen to Scarface.
Oh, you
Whew.
hey, you got all them vets, boy. Them all hitters right there.
Man. E40. I listen to a lot of Drake now. Eminem, I listen to a lot of. Big Sean. I listen to Dirk here and there. I listen to G Herbo here and there. I'm sprinkled all over the place.
I
I
hear
listen
it.
to Trade the Truth. I listen to a lot of.
Oh, okay. Okay. From Texas,
Uh,
right?
yeah. Um, sheesh.
Okay, well let me ask you this.
Twister.
Let me ask you this. If right now somebody gave you they said, all right, stupid, I'm gonna give you the money to get your top three features. Who are the top three people you would want to do a song with right now? Like right now, if you walked out of where you at and you was able to go holler at any three artists, who would be the three artists you would collab with?
J. Cole, Eminem. That third one is tough. J. Cole and Eminem for sure.
So go
Uh,
ahead.
I might say Nas. I want to say Nas too, but it's like doing a collab with Nas and J Cole is like doing a collab with the same person in a sense.
Mm,
So
why you say that though?
yeah. Well, J Cole. I won't say he patterned himself after Nas, but if you really listen to him, they got like that. They give you the same feel. The only difference is J Cole is more now.
Right. Okay. I could dig that.
Like they be on the they speak the same language. You know what I'm saying? So it's like saying that is like that's like two in one.
Got you. I got you.
Um, so it's like either one of them, J Cole or Nas, Eminem for sure, and probably Joyner Lucas.
Ooh. Okay. 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 So you want the Eminem of now or the Eminem of old, or it don't matter?
Oof.
The reason why I say that is
I kind of
because
want that.
I listen to Eminem and he's still dope. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, I don't know if the impact isn't the
I kind
same
of
it's just something that's different. It's a lot different for me nowadays listening to him.
I think I want that Eminem from I want to say what was that, the Marshall Mathers 2 when he came out with the Way I Am.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want that Eminem.
Hey, I can understand that. I could definitely understand that. I'm a fan of Eminem. So I hear a lot of people talk shit about him and whatever, but I'm a fan because dude came in and he erupted the rap game when he first hit.
Oh my God.
And there's nobody who really listened to hip hop and say, no, he was whack. He was it. No, because you was bumping I Am or you know what I'm saying, some of the other shit that was
Yeah.
popping, and some of his stuff from just out. Like I know it's you got singles that everybody hear, but then you got those album cuts that you don't hear on the radio. Like you gotta go get the project to hear those album cuts. And even on those, he was a beast.
Yeah.
Um, so
Yeah. M always had stuff that was crazy.
right. What did you think of Slaughterhouse?
Slaughterhouse is dope. I thought Slaughterhouse was dope. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, like I've always liked Crooked and I always liked Joe, but that put me on. I can't remember the last dude's name.
Joel Ortiz.
Yeah.
Hey,
but that put me on to him too.
That boy is something
nice.
I
was like, and that was a dope group.
You know, Joel,
that was a dope group. They all they lyricists.
Yeah, and I'm like you. It put me on to Joel Ortiz. I knew who Joe was. I knew who everybody else was, but Joel Ortiz is that dude is a beast. He ridiculous. You fuck with battle rap?
I do. Well, I don't. I used to heavy. Now, not as much. I just, I got a homeboy that's from Compton, Geechee Gotti. That's my dog.
Oh, okay.
So I pay attention to him a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm like you. I was fucking with it like with Arsenal, with Calico, with Loaded Lux, Murder Move. Those days when they were at the height of their shit. You know what I'm saying? I every now and then I dibble and dabble. I was looking at a few battles recently, like the little young dude Chess, like you said, Geechee Gotti. I can't think of this one dude, man. This dude kills me. He always got a drink in his hand, and he always he got a crazy little approach. Is it Goods? I think his name is Goods.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. I think like the last couple people that I did watch like heavy was Geechee, who I still watch, Ron Compton. Then there's I was watching a lot of Daylight and Disaster.
Okay. Yeah. I know those. So do you think that you could do what they do?
Maybe I think that's tough because it's like maybe if I really put my mind to it, yeah.
Okay.
But that's not what I want. So I never. I tried to battle before. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like at the end of the day, like that's not for me.
So what's your ultimate goal with the music, my dude? I know, like I said, you one hell of a consistent artist. You always stand out, and every time you bring it. So what is your ultimate goal with what you do musically?
I used to want to be the star. I used to want the traveling, the spotlight, the fame, the accolades. Now I think I'm to a point where it's just like I'm ready to be cool. A lot of the stuff that I wanted, I already done. And it's like I'm not even on that major scale yet.
Right.
So my end game for now is I just want to be a writer.
Just consistently.
I'd rather be a writer. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? I could still have my foot in music and still be able to do what I want musically. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't have to be gone from home for long periods of time. Because I look at it from a standpoint of, like when I settle down and have a family, like, do I still want that? So I was like, my end game is just to be a writer. I don't want to be gone and, not be around my kids, not being able to be hands-on, not be there. Like, oh, daddy always gone. Daddy doing this, daddy doing that. The phone calls, what you doing, who you with. So, my end game now is be like, you know, I'd rather just be a writer. I could still be able to do what I love to do, make a living, and still be there for my family at all times.
And I can understand that because not that I'm a major artist, but I missed out on a lot of opportunities because I chose not to go do other stuff because I wanted to be there for my fam bam. And you know, a lot of times I got looked down on, like, man, you crazy. You should be out here coming to get this right now. You come and get this. You're gonna be able to be with your family. But you know, one thing I noticed from with my son, like I had two different experiences. With my son, he was a boy, and I have a girl. You know, she's young. So having my son, I was
Yeah,
able to take him to certain studio sessions, take him to do certain stuff, and have him with me and let him see it.
yeah.
But I got a daughter. I'm not trying to have her up in the studio. I'm not trying to have her around a bunch of dudes. I'm not trying to have her in certain situations that I might have thought about having my son in. And I've had people look at me crazy, like, man, you crazy. But until you have that
Right.
princess
Nah.
and understand how much more delicate it is, a lot of people don't really get it. Um,
Right.
but from that, man, I just want to say thank you, thank you, man. Like, you know,
Oh
man,
no, man. I appreciate you for having me,
you
man.
know, like I say, man, I'm not telling you this because you here. I'm not trying to sell nothing, man. You are one of my favorite artists, man, hands down. That's since you and Tilly walked in here and Crown Vic, man. All three of y'all helped me elevate my game to be able to write on the spot, to be able to do different deliveries and different cadences. So I'm gonna always be one of your biggest fans, man, of anything you doing. I wish you nothing but the
Oh man,
best.
the feeling is mutual.
I wish you nothing but the best. You in the you in Ohio right now?
Yeah, I'm in Ohio right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, tell the people where they can find your music. They can reach out to you, man. They can get in touch with you, man. Because I know it's a gang of folks that need to hear you.
Oh man, you can find me you can find me on any digital platform, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Tidal, anywhere you can, almost anywhere you can find music, you can find me. Except for it's one of them that you're not gonna find me on. But you can find me, you could go type in stupid bars, Linktree stupid bars. That has all my links to anything that you want to find me on, from YouTube. My YouTube is Stupid Bars Official.
Okay.
Anywhere else you can find me under Stupid Bars. Um, my Linktree has all the links if you want merchandise, apparel, all that. So,
Oh, you got the Stupid Bar
my link is in my
merchandise and all
bio
that?
on my Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta tap in and get me
Yeah,
something. Okay.
I got a little bit. I'm trying to do a little bit of a little bit. I'm working on my website I'm working on another website right now for Stupid Bars merch and music. But in my link tree for the stuff that I do have now, there's links to that on there in my link tree. My Instagram is at Stupid Bars. The link tree is in my bio. So all you gotta do is click it, and you know what I'm saying, it's all there for you.
Man, okay. I'm gonna have to try to find somebody to, man, put something behind you, man. If I could, I'd put everything I got behind you because I know that you a
I'm
different
already
dude.
knowing, and I appreciate it.
I know you're a different dude, man. Keep your foot on their neck and keep going, big dog. I support you in anything and everything you do. Anything I could ever do for you, you know, I'm just a phone call, a text, an inbox away, man. So I appreciate
Man,
you
I'm
once
already
again.
knowing. I appreciate you. Thank you for having
All
me.
right, my guy. You enjoy your Sunday, and hey, you know, I'm gonna be at you real soon.
Oh yeah, we already know. We're gonna link. We're gonna talk.
All right, my guy. Enjoy your Sunday.
You
All
too.
right.